Well, hello, I'm back for another Vlogmas. I hope you're all doing very well. I have clothes on. I'll just turn the camera down so you can see I'm not getting up. Green soundtrack cardigan, black gable, poinsettia brooch, and my Butterick 6650 tartan skirt. So I'm very comfortable and I have tights and slippers on. So very, very sorted. And then I should put my fairy boots on later on. Hopefully we're going to go out because I want to walk around and see the Christmas lights and have a drink. I just want to go into a pub with all tacky Christmas decorations. It was our anniversary on Monday. Neither of us felt like going out, so you never know. We might feel like going out tonight. Yeah, so what have I been up to? Well, we went to the Blickling, what's it called? Festival of Lights. It might not even be called that, but we went to that. It was my first outing, getting dressed, makeup on. So I'll show you a little bit of that because it's absolutely lovely. Around Blickling Hall, which is National Trust property. I have talked about it on here before. So they set up all these lights all around the gardens, so you can explore the gardens, you know, and there's food on offer and whatnot. The house would have been open, I think, till 2 o'clock, but because of the ice, they had to close up the site that day, and it was all set for a 1930s Christmas, which I'd have loved to have seen, but I wasn't really well enough at that point still, energy-wise. Even so that will have to wait till next year. Let's hope they do. Sorry, I keep moving my arms ache. I'm not putting this on a tripod to talk to you like this. So hopefully they'll do that next year. And on Sunday we were going to sing around the Christmas tree at National Trust property, Felbrick Hall. But I didn't have a car, so I think we picked it up later that day. My mum wasn't up for driving over there. My love wasn't either, so yeah, that didn't happen. But never mind. Again, another year. I think with COVID, we got used to saying like in the future. So I've just got to be patient till next year because having this operation was just an unusual one-off, wasn't it? A good one-off. So I'll show you around the festive lights and then I'll tell you some other things that I've been up to. Step into Christmas, who can we see over there?
Under the tree.
It's the paparazzi. Under the sparkling tree, the sparkling tree. Well, as I said to you in my last video, I've been knitting like a demon, so I've only got one sleeve left to do on my Hortensia bright pink cardigan, so you never know, might get that done before Christmas. But I have had a word with myself and said I'm not setting myself these crazy time kind of schedules, you know, self-imposed ones. Why do it? There's enough in self-imposed schedules, so I'm going to enjoy it if I get it finished before, if not, but I will get to enjoy it when I do wear it. But I have been knitting another beret. It's the Tasha Can Make That. She's got a fabulous page. I'll put the link up for Instagram. And she now designs and sells knitwear as well. She's so talented. Real all-round lovely lady. And so I got her Fortesse a beret. I love those sort of floppy berets. I love how everyone else looks so marvellous in them. And I think while they look marvellous, well, I mean, they look good anyway, but it's having some hair. The minute I put it on, it just looks ghastly. I may show you a photo one day of me in the beret. But I have knitted this gorgeous, gorgeous beret. Halfway through, I realised I needed 2 balls. So I found a totally different, it's an Aran weight, and I was using a merino, double knit merino, but they were the same shades, so the top's in a thicker wool. But anyway, I'm rather pleased with it. It's very, very lovely. I may wear it at some point, but it was just fun to make up one evening. So yeah, who knows. My other plan is to make some lovely little festive crowns to go on the table settings on the table. I want to tie some greenery with gingham ribbon, and then I want to make these little gold crowns. Think about putting holly and berry, card holly and berries on them, and then I want to do scrolls with each person's name. So I've got the card, and that was from one of the crafty pullouts in this month's Country Living magazine. That's our plan to do in a few days. We've got to pick up some other Christmas food shop bits. Had my food delivered and the lovely man brought it all in, as I'm not allowed to carry heavy things. And then Friday we're going to do our baking. Normally we do it on Christmas Eve, preparing for the lunch, but Millie, my daughter's back from uni, she's working on Christmas Eve. My other daughter is working 6 at night till 6 in the morning, so she'll be home 6 a.m. on Christmas Eve, so I'm sure we won't see her till much later in the day anyway. So yeah, we're going to do the baking on the 23rd. So really looking forward to it. I love that we put the Christmas carols and tunes on, and yeah, make all our gorgeous things. So I'll share that with you when we get to it. So the last thing I want to, I have got 2 things that was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be today. 2 things I want to round up with. I'm always being asked what my lipstick is. Now, I'm not wearing my usual one today. I did used to wear Clinique. I did wear Clinique a long time ago, but it's more of a brownie red. Then I moved over to MAC's Russian Red, which has still got a brownish tone. Really still like it, but I don't really use it that much now. It used to be my go-to red lipstick. But I wanted more of a poster paint blue red, you know, true blue red. I don't like orange toned ones at all, they don't suit me. Now I've got very, very small, very pale lips. My lipstick makes my lips look a lot bigger. So I always use a matte, because then you can go outside the lip line more easily. It doesn't show it up. So that's what I do as a bit of a cheat. So I've actually got bigger lips. So the one that I found, I can't remember, I did a lot of searching, saw various videos for the perfect blue red, is this one. Can you see the end? I'm going to get it the right way around so you can see it, because it's rather nice. I think that's the right way around now. It's Lisa Eldridge, and it's called Velvet Ribbon. That's my absolute go-to. I think it retails about £30. I tend to find it on eBay for a lot cheaper. She only releases the particular makeup ranges every now and again, so they sell it quite quickly, and I think people buy a load up and then you can buy them off eBay. But I think stocks are running low there. Now, it's an absolutely fabulous, it's the perfect red. It's really creamy, it lasts for absolutely ages. My only criticism with it is, because it's so creamy, either the second day of buying it, and this isn't cheap, I mean I get it for about 20 quid, it's not cheap, but it always snaps at the base, even though I've got a little bit out. Sometimes it does it after 3 days, so I always end up using it with a lip brush. That's my only criticism of it. My daughters say, why do you keep buying it when it snaps? And I buy it because it's such gorgeous quality. It feels lovely on my lips, doesn't feel too wet, it doesn't feel too dry, it lasts, and it's the perfect colour. So it's worth it as far as I'm concerned. What I've got on today is, because I was looking for various dupes, I go around saying, can we find one, in case I can't ever get hold of it. I'm trying to see what this colour is. The small print is just awful. Oh my god. What's it say? Excuse me a moment. Found out what it is. It's such a small print. So this is NARS, and it's a liquid, so whatever you do, always open it up right, because it will just pour everywhere like paint and stain things. So it's only on a spongy brush. I'm not opening it now because I will chuck it everywhere. This is called Dragon's Kiss, so that's what I have on now. So with that I use a lip liner, and it's really quite drying. So I don't like how taut and dry it makes my lips feel, and it doesn't last as well. So you'd be reapplying it loads. And the other quite good dupe I got, this one's MAC, and this is called Smash, and it's called Powder Kiss Liquid. This one's with a sponge applicator, and it's really, really sort of wet and creamy, and it dries, but not dries as much as this one. But they're both really good. extra dupes, so they're my other ones. So for all those that keep asking me, as they do on Instagram and on here, what my lipstick is, here you go. Hopefully that will help. Now then, I just wanted to tell you one thing before I pop off. Can we see over here? Let's go over to Foxy Lady. Let's see what's on the mannequin. Can you see? It's got a fur collar. I'm going to turn the camera around actually because it's going to be much easier. Can you see this? It's an old Noah coat. I absolutely adore this fabric. It's unbelievable relief. Fabric all embroidered all over. I added the fur collar, and then it's got the most amazing, you see these balloon sleeves, a little cuff, and inside, as with all, well, how Noah used to be, I haven't bought this for years, they used to be inspired by vintage finds at French brocants, and it was sort of very Edwardian and 30s inspired, but it's all quilted inside with this lovely creamy blush pink and then peach and ribbon. They're just beautifully finished, their garments. This is such a warm coat. I've had it for years. As I say, I've had this coat for years. I think I'm going to sit down again because Foxy and I are set at different heights. I put her down because she was feeling a bit intimidating. So yeah, she's sort of towering over us all in the house. So my plan is, with this coat, which I absolutely adore, but it's never fitted me that well. The waist has always been about 2-3 inches too high, which then means it doesn't fit as well. You know, it's a bit tight. It's all in the wrong place. I can't obviously copy that fabulous fabric. It'd be my dream to find that. But my plan in the new year, I've got some lovely mohair black wool that in my local fabric shop, the owner, who's a friend of mine, it wasn't for sale on the rails, but I told him what I wanted, and he said, I've got just what you want upstairs. So I've got this black mohair wool because I wanted to make a black coat. So I think I'm going to copy that rather than the coat I was going to do with it, copy this one and have a go at making that. And then I want to find the right fur, and I'm undecided whether I'll go for like a brownie or a leopard print or a black fur collar. I'm not sure, but that's the plan, so that I can copy the pieces of that coat, then alter the pattern to fit me, and then I'd be absolutely thrilled. So that's a New Year's project that's really exciting me, doing that, along with all the other New Year's projects that are exciting me, but that's my big go-to one I want to do. So that's my catch up with now. I'm planning to just do one more before Christmas to sign out and wish you happy times. So thanks for joining me today, and see you very soon. Bye.